Welcome back to Thyroid Strong Podcast, the podcast for women with Hashimoto's who are ready to lift heavy, lose weight, and feel strong without the burnout. I'm Dr. Emily Kiberd, and today I'm talking to the woman who's done the protocols. They've taken the supplements. They've done the food sensitivity testing, the elimination diet, the 30-day reset, and she is still not seeing the results that she wants. If that's you, this episode is your checklist. A clear, honest look at whether now is the time to go deeper, to get support through cause functional medicine coaching. So here's your reality check. If you are DIYing, you're reading all the blogs, listening to all the podcasts, scrolling on Instagram, and whatever that energy that you've used to do that is no longer working, let me say this with love. The I'm going to figure it out yourself, the DIY method, is exhausting. And I know because I've done it. I love researching. It is my favorite thing to consume content like that. But here's the thing. You've likely pieced things together, the podcasts, the influencers, Instagram reels, maybe even your doctor. And maybe you've been told, listen, just take your thyroid meds. You'll feel better. It's normal to be a tired mom. I was told that 9 years ago. Or maybe you've been told you're probably just stressed. But deep down, you know there's something more going on and you're kind of done throwing darts in the dark. That is when coaching, especially one-on-one coaching, moves from a nice to have kind of situation to holy moly, this is a non-negotiable. Are you ready for a root cause functional medicine approach to healing? I use a simple 6-point checklist to know when a client is ready for that next level of depth, to know that they are ready to go inside of my one-on-one functional medicine program. And I want you to go through this with me. I want you to mentally check each one off. So number one on the checklist, you've tried multiple diets and you still feel bloated, fatigued, or stuck. You've cut gluten, dairy, sugar, soy, alcohol, maybe you've even gone low histamine or AIP, autoimmune paleo, but you're still not seeing lasting changes in your energy, your mood, or your weight. If this is you, this was me, make a little check. You've done those elimination diets and you're like, it hasn't really changed my symptoms. I took out everything and I'm only eating chicken and rice. You start to add it back in tomatoes. One day you react, one day you don't. This is a sign from your body that you need a deeper look from a root cause approach. Number two, your labs come back, quote unquote, normal, but you still feel off. You've been told your thyroid looks fine, but you're tired, you can't lose weight. Some of the women I see will gain like 80 pounds in 4 months, and your hair is still falling out. You've never done a GI map, a Dutch test, a mold test, an organic acid test. If your labs are normal and you feel anything but normal, this is your body telling you you need a deeper approach, a deeper look. Number 3 on the checklist is you just want to plan. You don't want to look on Instagram anymore. You don't want to do the guessing game. You're tired of protocols that you feel are a little bit cookie cutter and treat you like a textbook. You want someone who will interpret your labs and see you as the individual that you are. They'll look at your symptoms, your labs, and then build a plan that evolves with your healing journey. So for example, if you take a supplement and you react to it, how cool would it be to message your provider and get a same-day answer? Not have to wait for your appointment in 3 months. This is what it feels like to be held in the process. This is what we do inside of my Thyroid Strong Functional Medicine Coaching. So you want to plan? No more guesswork. That's number 3. Number 4 is for my type A functioning go-getter women. You are lifting, you are tracking macros, and you are not seeing results. You've put in the work. You are not lazy. You are strong and disciplined, but your body still isn't responding the way it should. That means there's a root cause hiding under the surface. It could be a parasite. It could be mold exposure. It could be just simply the timing of your meals. And even though you've dialed in your macros, maybe something else needs to change that on a deeper level. Number 5, you are ready to invest in long-term healing. No more quick fixes. You're not looking for another 21-day reset or detox. You're looking for long-term solutions and a resolution, a long-term shift. You want to wake up in a body that works consistently, day after day. You want to feel like yourself again. Number 6, little bonus, you are stuck in a cycle of elimination diets. Nothing feels safe to eat anymore. You've cut out the gluten, the dairy, the nightshades, the nuts, the histamines. And now your food list and like the ability of what you can eat is smaller than your symptoms. If you are afraid to eat or you're constantly reacting to food, this is a sign of a deeper gut or immune dysfunction, not a food issue. If you've been cutting out all the foods and nothing's changed, it's probably not the foods. I have been there, cut out all the foods, all the histamine foods, and I still had to address what was going on in my gut to get to the other side. So I just want to give you a little bit of a detail, right? So go back to that checklist and think about, okay, how many of those did I check off? If you checked off like 4 out of 5, well, 6 or 5 out of 6, it's time to get a deeper dive. So I want to tell you what makes my coaching different. Inside of my coaching, we run full body lab testing, GI map, functional blood work, more blood work than your doctor will ever order. Sometimes we tap into a Dutch test, which looks at your hormones and the metabolites of your hormones, mold, heavy metals, parasite testing if needed. We build you a personalized food, supplement, and training plan. Very few functional medicine doctors know how to build someone a workout for their body with Hashimoto's that is not going to injure their joints. A lot of doctors are like, yeah, go work out and do what you love. Okay, well, if everything hurts and you don't love to do anything, you're probably not going to work out. You need a plan that's going to feed your muscle, build your muscle, and make you very resilient and strong. We use strength training as medicine. We lift weights. We just do it in small doses. So if you've ever heard me say this, I'm sure you have if you follow me for a while. We do the hard things. We just do them in small doses, strategic doses. We meet regularly to track, adjust, and make sure that you are never guessing. This is deep, transformational work, and it is designed for the woman who's ready to stop spinning their wheels and start seeing lasting change. So very few functional medicine docs know how to do body recomposition. Almost no trainers know how to do functional medicine and get you feeling better. We do both. So if you nodded your head to 3 or more of those points on that checklist that I shared today, you're ready. You're ready to heal your Hashimoto's at the root cause level. You're ready to stop playing small with your health. You're ready to get strong in a body that feels like home again. It feels like you. My work is a 6-month container where we go deep. It is not just symptom relief, but root cause resolution. Weight loss, bloat, fatigue, brain fog, we address all of it with strategy, strength, and clarity. Just like medication can feel like a Band-Aid, so can supplements. And so we make sure that we are really going at it, not just throwing supplements at you, but addressing your root cause. Like we're like looking under the hood of a car. We are getting to the details of what is going on. If now is not the right time, or you're not sure it's the right time, apply anyway. I'll review your case personally, and if it's not a fit, I'll point you to the next best step. If it is a good fit, jump on in because you deserve answers. You deserve to feel strong, and you don't have to do this healing journey alone. All right, ladies, if you enjoyed this podcast, rate and review on iTunes or Spotify, and I will see you next week.